Side? These are real questions. I need answers. That's probably, Burns, that's probably better described. Humans are really good at killing everything. Accidentally, yes. We're very good at that, if nothing else. Wait, I was told Foster's is Australian for beer. Foster's. Australian for beer. Is that not true? Was I lied to? Please tell me I wasn't lied to. I don't think my American brainwashed mind can take that a advertised brew from the stereotypical Australian voice is not actually what Australians drink. Good. They like marketed that in American TV commercials for so long. That was always the catchphrase, Foster's. Australian for beer. And that was like on every one. You're like, there's no way people in Australia are sitting over there. I wonder what like the commercials are over there. They're probably like Budweiser, beer for Americans. Like that's probably what they do over there. Do you want a real American beer that you can sip while on the back of your truck? While at the creek? Drink Budweiser. I'm sure it's the exact same thing. Alright, what am I doing? Okay, I remembered right this time. Now at the creek? Would you like a bag for your groceries? Hey, down to the creek? Come on, don't burk. Birds. But like, what's like drunk food in Australia? Like, if I were to go to Australia and they're like, you need to try this Australian cooking, and I'm drunk, what would that something be? Like, it better be something really weird, or I'm gonna be disappointed because you have a lot of stuff over there that needs eating. Like, I would totally eat a kangaroo. I'm not even kidding. Fry it up. I'd fuck with it. What's a fairy bread? What is this sorcery? Low key. Is it like illegal to eat them or something? Is that why it's low key? Like why can't we have it high key? Oh, whoops. Man, I'm so tired right now. I can't even think about things. I can't even feel feelings anymore. That's okay. It's only like 5 seconds. Fine. Everything's awesome. Not gonna be minus 30 seconds in the next section again, but we won't make any more mistakes. And we're gonna get sunstroke right away. There we go. Redeemed with that menuing. What the hell is a fairy bread? I still need to know what this is. can't Google it. I'm in the middle of a sped run. And hundreds spread on. So it's just bread and butter, but like with a lot of butter. I think you said that before, but I didn't actually think that's what you meant. I didn't connect the two. Oh, bread, butter, and sprinkles? That's even weirder. Okay, like, I'll take the kangaroo. Feed me kangaroo meat. I'll do that, and I'll pass on the fairy bread. That's like literally everything that I don't eat in the world. I'm a clean eater, so I don't eat refined bread, so I would not eat white bread. I would not eat the refined sugar and sprinkles. And, well, I'd eat butter, I suppose. I wouldn't deny butter. So basically, I would just be eating butter at that point. Alright, nerds. And double miss. Sexy. And a gut save. Even better. Could this be any slower? It could not. We're probably going to be red here in this next split. Not the minus 30 seconds I wanted. For sure. I'm not really sure what all Australia is known for other than what our propaganda tells us here in America, which definitely is not true, because, you know, we like to just completely fornicate all over other people's cultures. I'm not saying that facetiously. I have a very large problem with the fact that all Americans are ignorant about every other culture because we think things like Tex-Mex is real Mexican food. In Clinto, I am an American, and I consider myself pretty smart, but I can generally call Americans stupid and completely mean that. There are exceptions to the rules, but in general, there are a lot of ignorant Americans. Clinto definitely wasn't meant to be an insult. But the way that, I don't know, the more I learn about other cultures, the more I realize how ignorant I was and how, in general, Americans are sold a line of garbage about other cultures. Just generally, we don't know a lot about other people and like what makes them tick. And that's just because we've never had to think of these things. We've never been forced to think about them because it's America. I mean, there's not a lot of reason for us to really consider the way other people live because we live here and we're always going to live here. For the most part. Now, again, that's not true. There are a lot of people that are interested in other cultures, but there's a lot more people than not. I mean, it's a big political issue. I mean, we got kind of serious for a second. But like, for example, tech. Immigrants in tech. I'm going out and hanging out with my buddy, first generation Indian guy, tomorrow. And a lot of people, I see it, treat him differently or don't understand him because of like the little nuances of the way that he was taught to speak English. So they think he's being rude when he's not. They don't take any time to understand the way he thinks. And it's ridiculous. Like, everything that like people think are weird about immigrants in tech and why they avoid them is all a cultural thing. Like people just don't understand why they do the things they do, like anything about it. And that's frustrating. So in general, I've just seen a lot of ignorance. I know it's not everybody, but that's just part of American culture is we just haven't spent a lot of time thinking about other people. Oh, Nolan, I actually have an answer to that. I work in payments. Like, that's what I do. I can answer that. China's the same way. When we once talked to China about bringing our payments company to China, we were told, you're wasting your time. It won't ever be adopted. And they all use WePay, I think, is their application they use. And the reason being is almost every other country is a pay to own, whereas we're a debt-based country, and that is the basis of everything, of why we'll never have an application like that, and why we can't go to other countries with our payment companies, and why they can't come here. It all has to do with the credit-based company or country that we've created. For example, in China, you have an electrical tab, so you put money on a tab to pay for electricity, and then when you're done with that electricity, you run out and your lights go off. Like, that's how most countries work, is it's more credit-based economies rather than debt-based. And so in America, it's the only one of the few countries where like, hey, I'm going to just spend what I want and don't worry, I'm good for it. I'll pay you after the fact. So going to an application or something like that, a lot of it would depend on Americans giving up things that they've come to just think is normal, which is like the debt-based economy in which we live. Holy crap! Is that Tori? Did my eyes just deceive me? Or is that a Tori? Holy cannoli. Tori! Good to see you. What's the word? Jeez, I feel like it's been forever and some time. And Xantos. What's up, my friend? And sorry, I might not be making a lot of sense on the whole payments description because I'm tired as fornicate right now from a very hard work week. But I think I explained it at least well enough. Yes. We'll go with that. Goods. That to him. Yes, I teleport Winters. Oh, I'm doing it backwards. Oh, whoops. Did the wrong thing. Did it wrong. And let's see, healing. And we're at 16. 14. 12. Soju, you're still on the soju kick? That doesn't sound like you at all. 10. 8. 6. Why did you chug the soju? Why didn't you enjoy the soju like a fine 2017 California Red? Nice. Focused enough to hit that movement. Case. Jesus. And that's why Tori has not been seen in a while. She tried to live there. What? Famicom! Stop, bro. Don't do that no more. Oh, Tori. I've missed that. Oh, y'all. Why don't they ever give you off work? You are not going to be exploited, Tori. I won't let it happen. Hey, promotion! Congratulations. That didn't take long. You must be killing it. Proud of you. I know you worked hard for that, and now you're working hard. How are your homies doing down there? How's the bestie doing? Go lag skis. Presents, get out of here. This ain't Christmas. We're almost as far away from Christmas as we'll be. I don't need any presents. In fact, your presence offends me. So is the promotion to the Korean company? Because then I know you've made it when you're working for Korea. Tori, can you like talk to Japan and tell them to stop calling my record a reference record? Can you do that for me? Just mention it to whoever you talk to. They'll know what you're talking about. They're all up to speed. But can you do something about that? Since you have like those connections? 8 SR. What's up, man? Thank you so much. I will gang that up. I am so thug. All right, 8. Ooh, right there. How convenient of timing. I need to hit this movement one more time, then we're good. No, I don't want to be number 1 anything. I want them to recognize my world record in their spooty game. In their spooty noodle text game. Start a campaign. Pack up, everyone. We're going to Japan. All reference record lives matter. I forgot to split. That's the thing. Alright, let's see if we die today. We're just kidding. If Twug gets world record on PJ, we'll honor it. Even though he's Canadian. We'll honor it. We're all inclusive here. All inclusive. Well, I'm not worried about Saturn Valley till Starman doesn't blow his load in my face. If Starman will just, like, keep it casual, then we're good to go. Alright, spam, go defend, goods, multis for the alties, good. Jeff, don't offend me. Don't do it. Sweet relief. Now we have 3 minutes of leveling. If you hadn't noticed and you're new to this run, we have 3 level 1 kids that all need to get some satisfaction right now. We have a run. We did it. JTF! What's up, my friend? This will take like 3 minutes to get through all these levels. All I can do is try to stagger my turbo so that I don't get very many arrows in the bottom right corner, which is about as good as it gets right here. Barely see any. I haven't seen any in like 20 seconds. Oh, there's one. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty well staggered right now on my turbo. Save a couple frames here and there. Yeah, you remember all those times you grinded out enemies in EarthBound casually because you're like, oh, this is gonna make me so strong. Yeah, this is my first enemy of the game, and I'm already gonna be, like, pretty well leveled, so all your fobbies didn't mean shit as a kid. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. Grinding does barely anything in this run. Every boss accounts for that fact and is worth more experience than the last by quite the sled. So you don't ever really gain a lot by grinding any particular section. We're now just entering Jeff's leveling sequence. So we're halfway done. Before turbo was allowed in this category, we literally had to mash this out, and it sucked. So one day I was running this, and Hunter was here, which is the other main Earthbound runner, and Twug's in there too now. I was like, hey, Hunter, let's not mash this out anymore for 3 minutes. And he's like, okay. And that's how it came to be. Yeah, actual turbo. So you can see I'm actually holding 2 controllers. Because in Earthbound, we joke it's the first 2-player RPG because both slots work as controller functions. So I have the turbo plugged into slot 2, which is why it's not showing up on the input mapper. And this is the actually officially licensed ASCII-ware turbo controller, the only one that was made for the SNES. At least officially licensed one for the SNES. So, yes. Actual turbo. And Mother 2, the Japanese one, allows turbo as well, so staggering turbo is already something I was very used to doing. Because I have the Mother 2 world record, and have for a long time. Sorry, reference record. I keep forgetting I'm not Japanese. Thanks for the correction, Tothus. Appreciate that, buddy. Oh, let's go. You can soft lock if you go south of here. I can't explain why right now because it's a very complicated thing to explain. Essentially the same thing that slingshots, when I did those slingshot moves. Same type of theory. Only you soft lock because you can't load up the sprite. No, the soundstone. When I'm using slot 1, you can see the mappings because I actually rigged together an input mapper on a breadboard. Slot 1 of my SNES. But slot 2, where the turbo is, you will not be able to. I wonder how the turbo would work with the input mapper. You know, I've never tried to finagle my input mapper with the turbo. Grab this out of bounds. You need that for story. Save a couple secs. Now we're gonna go turn off spawns. You're not supposed to have teleport when you talk to Paula the first time. I know I have a Paula. We're gonna go talk to second Paula. You're not supposed to have teleport, so it just lets you roam around a little bit, and that's the fatal mistake of this game that allows me to teleport away from this cutscene. And when I teleport away from the cutscene, it turns off spawns. And I'll have spawns off till after Magic Hand. So this Paula, we're going to use and abuse. We just want the Franklin badge, and we want to turn off spawns, so we're going to use it to do those two things. Franklin badge is almost essential for the Gygas fight. And we're going to actually give that to her right now so we don't forget to do it later. And then PSI, whoops. Going to go back to Deep Derpness. Now we're going to actually run through Deep Derpness. Normally, if I dupe a bottle rocket, I'll buy 3 here. If not, then I'll take 2 here, and then I'll come back and do my shopping later, a little earlier than normal, and waste a few seconds doing so. And a Saturn ribbon. And Maltese. 1. Bomb for support. we teleport. Ooh, Famicom. I actually did not mean to stop that early. Kind of happened because of the Famicom controller. Using a brand new controller. That's kind of messing with me. Again, I meant to go down there, but the controller's just not. Profile of it is not very convenient for me right now. That one kind of messed up a couple different times. Controller reasons. That one was better. That one was perfect. That one always kind of makes you hold your breath because that's a popular bad port location. So you're not trying to port, but that seems to be a place where people accidentally port. I always kind of hold my breath a little on that section. Like, if I don't press the weird button. Oh, I didn't split there again. Split don't matter. Tori, how long are you going to be coherent tonight? How long do we get to enjoy your presence? I just feel like I need to always enjoy it because I don't know when it will be back. I mean, I think if you have to ask the question, if $20 a case, yes, you double fist the soju at that point. I'm pretty sure. No, I get you're busy. I understand why. I just am saying, I miss you, okay? You want me to say it? You want me to be a little bitch about it? There it is. Oh wow, that's the first time I missed that teleport. A long time. Tired. Okay, I didn't want that teleport anyways. That teleport was stupid. Oh, get out of my way. Stupid little turds. See, look, I'm humbling myself as a crying little bitch to let you know that I miss you. Just like Cerium. I miss Cerium all the time too, but you see, I know Cerium's out doing what Cerium does. People grow up. They become adults. Y'all, I know it's scary to go through changes. You know, your body gets a little hairier. Start feeling things you didn't before. I get it. But we all have to go through it at some point. I didn't get any good sandwiches to try this. Damn, I really wish I would have. I didn't know on the other shopping strategy how much money I would have. The answer is more than enough. I really want to try this cliff skip again. Now that I know where I'm supposed to be doing it. First one's not a big deal. First one's easy peasy. Second one, I didn't know where it was the first time, but I looked it up and now I know. Kato! Am I gonna see you in a little bit or what? I'm going to Minneapolis in like 2 weeks from today, and I want to know if there's going to be some Kato. Pajama, big category? Kind of. It's maybe not the most well-known, it's kind of newer, but it's like the second most submitted to category, basically, besides like glitchless categories, so boogie percent, etc., etc. But like as far as glitch categories, it's kind of like I think it and 90% are close. They always go back and forth. I don't know who's where at this point, but it became kind of big in a couple of years. I'd say it's ran about the same as 80%. You can probably find it just about as often. Had to guess. Bag of Dragonite to fin multi-bottle rockets. Don't fail, Jeff. Yeah, I'm doing Midwest Speed Fest. I'm doing both Yoshi's Island and Pajama %. So I'm doing one Saturday. Oh, what's up, Quentin? So I'm doing one Saturday and then Sunday. I'm closing the marathon with PJ. Racing Michael Mike, that's his name. Oh, you'll be at Midwest Speed Fest 2DCon? Well, I'll see you there, Chris. I will be there. So will Bips. Bips is gonna commentate because he did his first PJ run. Hey, Syrian. Bips did a PJ run, and he beat the time on his first run of the guy I'm racing at Midwest Speed Fest, and that kind of is... I don't know what to think about that. I'm trying not to think about it too much because it just saddens me when I think about that. JTF. And what's up, Brock and Beta, by the way? How you doing? God, I'm so tired. I mean, I have been up since 4:30 answering alerts at work, so there's probably a reason for that. I know, I got one more month of Bips in Nebraska, then his internship's over. I'm going strong. I mean, I had a couple months where I was shaky on my schedule. I'm back at it now. But I had a lot of stupid stuff happen for 2 months that kept me kind of away from my normal schedule. But I got a PA now. I hired a Scrum Master. I'm stable once more. I can actually spend time doing things I want to do again. Although I did have to wake up far too often on support calls this week, so I'm just like, I'm dead. I spent a lot of time up in the middle of the night this week. I'm gonna hold on to this 25 seconds forever. Never gonna let it go. Crack the nooks. PSI, let's go right back. Never gonna give up this 25 secs. Grab this. And give that over to Pauva. Whip. Onto her body. And then PSI. Teleport. Winters. Now normally I go straight to Magicant here. I'm going to do my final shopping now instead of after Magicant because I didn't get the dupe on the bottle rocket. If I had gotten the dupe, we'd be talking a different matter. I'm going to have to lose about 10 seconds here. Getting this money. Finishing up my shopping now. And teleport deep darkness. I do have a multi left because I did dupe one eventually, it just wasn't the spot I needed. This, one, or did I? That's two, I'm gonna count them up really quick. Thought I spotted one. No, I don't actually. Do need a fourth. One more. And teleport. Now we go to Winters for realsies. Right there. That's arbitrary time loss. We're going to gain that back when we don't shop after Winters. But it's important for me to see that time loss now. I know what I have to make up. All right. Did you guys just go full on like 2000s on me with the Rickroll? So you just completed the new masterpiece. So Tori, did you do the soju? Mozzie, what's up, buddy? So I've not used notes this run, so that's good. I finally, like, this is the first time that I've not used a map or a note in this run. So we're getting more conference ready, because my primary objective for this is to be ready for Midwest Speedfest. Getting world record is just something that will happen as a part of that. You said it? What about third soju? Or are we still on the fence on that one? Have we talked about double fisting soju yet? Fist it like it's Robo Trek. Okay, I'm just kidding. I don't want you to get stupid drunk anyways. That won't be good for anyone. Go, Squid Boy, get out of there. I'm just an enabler. Every stereo. We just talked about that. Someone came in here and they're like, I saw you have Robotruck world record. I'm like, are you being facetious or like, do you actually like appreciate that? They're like, no, I love that game. And I was like, what do you love about it? He's like, the soundtrack. And I was like, people will fight you. Like, you should not say that out loud. That's a thought you have inside your brain. And you don't say out in the real people world. What's the sweet juice of life? Water? Disrespected. Wow, I didn't actually think that would work. Alright, well if this run continues, that's a time save. A rather massive one in the terms of this game. Now we just have to hope that this guy doesn't waste it all just herpa-derping around. Yes. Yes. First skip here is actually extremely rare. Because you have 4 kids, 4 fat asses trying to get around him, so it's almost impossible. Maltese for the Alties, go! Hit it, Jeff. Yes. So that's actually really good. I just can't forget the Saturn Valley teleport. Like, y'all need to scream it at me. Because now that I remember it now, but by the time I get to Magicant, I'm not going to remember to get the Saturn Valley teleport. But no, this is really good. For as tired as I am specifically, well, really the thing now is Gygus. If we can get a rock and alpha at Gygus and not forget the Saturn Valley teleport, I can't express that enough. That's the limit. Then we're in a really good shape. But we all have to hope for Alpha Boys. Mother's milk straight from the teat. Dude, Clinto goes hard on a Friday. Like, hard. That is harder than I've ever, like, hats off, man. Like, where do you find that? Where's that at in the supermarket? Like the mother's teat. Like, where can I get one of those if I go to like the supermarket? We don't got to shop. I tell you what. God, you never get that Kraken skip. Of course I got it now when I'm just crazy. But the game's setting me up for a rockin' beta that just wipes out my whole entire party. You guys realize this? This is not over. Game will never let me have this. They'll never let me keep it. I have a 60% chance to get a Rockin' Alpha. That's what this depends on. And of course, Saturn Valley Teleport. We must crawl before we can run. Is that in the terms of service, Clinto? I guess as long as... Oh, Jeff, no! Here's Humpy times for Jeff. Don't. Alright, but seriously, I don't even know if you could do that in terms of service. I guess it depends on what the midget's wearing. Like if you put the mid... No, I think it's gone. I don't think it... Terms of service violation. Don't worry, BC, it's not. Saturn Valley teleports. Although Alti After Dark on Fridays can get a little weird. That's just from the filter being gone. I get too tired. Alright, here's the Saturn Valley teleport. We did it. We win. We're the champions of the world. Alright, so, winters. How about them winners? I don't know why I'm still losing time here. Oh yeah, because I do the shopping on this split. Okay, I'll gain all my time back right here. We're fine. This is beautiful. Oh, it's a jokey joke. I get it. No, but like that's one of the weirdest glitches of this run is like that's terrible positioning. That for that glitch to have happened. Did I already get out of bounds? Hopefully. Here we go. Yeah, we did it. Like, the simplest things to remember right now are not going well in my brain. If I get a Rockin' Alpha on Gygus, this could be a world record. It's all Gygus battle. Not only Rockin' Alpha, but also I had a really sick, nasty Gygus battle in my last run. And so if I get the same Gygus battle, like same like caliber, yes. Otherwise, no. It's all down to Rockin' Alpha, and then phase 2 does he wipe out my whole party with a Flash Omega. I don't know. Oops, this is the map times. It's okay, I just wanted to check some things in my inventory. No butterfly. No butterfly kisses after bedtime prayers. Alright, here we go. Go right back to Saturn Valley, as I was mentioning. So, we're going to go right back to SV. And this is where my time save will come in, is this split here. Normally I'd have to go to Deep Dirtness, get some more items. Paula's gonna be like, hey, I'm still in prison, in case you didn't notice. I'm like, I don't care. I know, one of them's the real Paula. Twins, Basil, but like, at the end of the day, as long as you get the one Paula, right? I actually use that in photo percent. Is I have Paula captured by Forside, Spook, and get abducted by Monotoli, but then I go back to Carpenter's prison to rescue her again. So it's like, there's so many Paulas floating around, who can keep track of them all anyways? Like, this bitch needs to take like one of those old 50 tutorial videos about getting abducted and shit. Because she gets abducted way too often. Like, she is a liability. She needs to do some studying on what to do and what not to do. Alright, so let's see here. We will be maybe 30 seconds ahead. That's all we need. That's enough. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about, Burns. I'm too tired to explain. Please translate for me, Burns. You're my official translator. Yes, we need one of those child safety videos that they showed in the 50s about how not to hold the hands of random people you just met and things like that, because that bitch gets abducted way too easily. Dude, all the Tori quotes. Tori always has a relevant quote. Like, if you could just use Tori's quotes, you could probably live your life just the same way you do today. Alright, this is all up to Gygus now. Gygus will determine the state of this world record. I'm beating it by about 30 seconds right now. All because of that crack skip. Rockin' Alpha, boys. Alpha or bust. 60% chance to have a run. Hey, Belmont, thank you for that follow. And Super Bomb over there, PSI. Multis for the alties and goods. We're going all out, boy. What is it? Yeah, ho ho ho. We got ourselves a Rizon, Bizoys. Hit for 1200, Jeff. Yes, alright. We're going full YOLO. Bomb. And PSI, you're up. Beautiful. Uh-oh. Okay, we got it. That gave me a little bit of a scare, because if we didn't finish it here, we were about to Starstorm our assholes. Alright, phase 2. We're gonna start off with 700 damage, which is a good start. Actually, 900 damage. Do that. And PSI. That's fine. That's even better. We want Jeff to kind of get wrecked here. Oh, wow. Actually, I thought that was over. That's fine. This should finish it right here. Nice. This, my friends, unless we get just something really weird happen, this is the world record. Something really weird would have to happen. Alright, so recover a life up over there. Parade, defend. And the solidify, even better. Kraken skip was life in this run. I mean, that's luck. It's pure luck. There's no way you can plan for that. It's just, in this run, you just take the Kraken fight and you just fight it, and that's what I was prepared to do. But it's just by mistake. He got, the corner of his face got stuck on that spike. The very corner of it. He got like Nest football face stuck inside that spike. JTF, you are DJ%. You have to be here for this. Two kids down. A flash on Ness would be great right now. Well, there was a flash, but it didn't really help me. And now we get to play the other speedrun that I told Hunter about earlier, which is make Hunter grind PJ again. It's Hunter's least favorite category. I didn't use notes for this one either. This was noteless. So I'm getting ready for that conference. I'm getting close. But the thing is, Hunter will come back tomorrow and just do it instantly. Like, Hunter doesn't really grind this. We make fun of it, but Hunter just gets records. He doesn't grind this ever. Wait, what's your other plans to show off? Boom Shack, welcome to the stream, and thank you. Glad you could be here for this momentous occasion of DJ world record number, whatever this is. I lost track. Hunter and I have been trading this category back for the longest time. Before that, CJ and I were trading it back and forth. So, like, it's either been Classics James and I, or now Hunter and I just trading this category for eternity. Turn. Oh, I know. We talked about it earlier, I guess. I know what you're talking about. No out of bounds? I was talking about that earlier. Talking about cliff skips. This day, I don't know how I hit so many cliff skips and no out of bounds to actually get that record. Like, at the time specifically, I was really bad at cliff skipping, but somehow I hit them all really quickly in one run. I do not miss cliff skipping a lot. Tor, you've missed all my photo runs though. You probably like photo. Photo's awesome. I'm still running photo because I have 3 more minutes to take off before I'm happy with my time. Photo's awesome. And it has cliff skips, just not as many. But I do like the photo run. It's kind of fun. If I were to do no out of bounds, if it ever gets into a conference, I will. I have to dust off no out of bounds. Like, that thing is dustier than... I could use a lot of analogies here, but I don't know how risque people want to be, so I'm just not. But think about something very dusty that hasn't been used in a while that I could make this analogous to. Yes, my brain. You're right. Got him. Dude, 104 I always knew would be very difficult. Possible, but everything would have to go really right. I don't think things went right enough for this to be a sub 105. I'd have to get 2 empty turns on the end. I'm at the same place where I'd have to get 2 empty turns if you wanted to see that. Yeah, you'd have to see 2 empty turns. So I don't think we're going to see the first sub 105 today, but it's going to get dangerously close. Uh, 105.36 by Hunter. But hey, Hunter and I can both agree that at least America still has the record. Oh, I was like in before like 16 solidifies in a row. Boom. That's the sound of your record being lost. I think I split like a little bit too early. It was close, because Ness went at first, which is weird. I don't know, I'll have to check the timing on that one. It might have been a 105.07, but I'll check the timing on it. I won't submit something wrong. I mean, 09. No, I think it's still 108. It wasn't that late. It was like a split second late, and it's a low 108. I think it's still 105, 108. Because, I mean, I split early. I didn't split late, I split early. By like a fraction of a second. I'll check the exact time, but it's probably still 08. Tori, that's because I've had bad luck for months, and the second you come here, I get a world record. You think that's a coincidence? The soju knows you. Thanks everybody for the good games. That was a pretty good run, and the main thing that happened there, that's going to be hard to see again, is that first crack and skip is such a cluster. It's going to be very, very hard to see that again. It will happen, and in fact, this could be beat without a crack and skip. It's all about flawless execution at this point. I still made some mistakes here. There's still time to be had, and I do believe you can 104 legitimately. It'd have to be a really, really good run, but I do believe you can do it. But this was a pretty special run from the fact that we were able to get that first crack and skip, which was the difference. I promise you, that was the difference. It took probably about 30 seconds off my time to skip that guy.